Hi everyone, it's Jody with Jody Stokes Fitness. Today we are going to work with another Stacy Sims theory. It's called the 6 to 8 rep theory. We're working with compound moves, working with heavy enough weight, but that we can leave 1 to 2 reps in reserve. We're also going to work with what's called an oscillating move. It's a small, fast, rhythmic move. Both are working with progressive overload and with helping with the muscle fibers. So we want to work with that constantly. The good thing is we got 6 to 8 reps. You can handle that. If you want any more information, Andrew Huberman, a neuroscientist, has done a podcast with Dr. Stacy Sims on this subject. Stick with me. Team, pick up those heavy weights. I've got 14 pounds. We're gonna start with some bicep curls, 6 reps. I'm bringing it in for a hammer curl for 6. Watch those elbows, try to keep them in front of your body. Once we're done with those 6, we're gonna hold it. We're gonna turn those weights up and we're gonna pulse for 6. That fast rhythmic move, otherwise known as an oscillating move, really puts the tension on. We're gonna go right into that squat. Make sure you're sitting back. Watch those knees. You wanna keep them above your ankles. Awesome. We're gonna hold it down on that 6. We're gonna pulse it for 6. Good work. Come all the way up. We're gonna go back to those biceps again if we didn't fatigue them enough the first time, but we're gonna change the hands a little bit. So we're gonna bring it up with a bicep curl. Once we get up with that 6, we're gonna turn those weights in and we're gonna pulse it for a hammer curl. Awesome. It's good to work the forearms. We're going to take it into a wider squat this time. Bring it down and up for 6. Hold it down and pulse it for 6. I'm telling you, it's those last 6 that really get in there. Keep your form though. That's most important. Kick it back for tricep kickbacks for 6. We're going to continue to move through the triceps just a little bit on this, so hang in there. We're going to pulse it back for 6. This works the rear delt up through the top of the tricep, a little bit of the traps as well. Now we're going to go to a single arm and just really push through. Make sure that you guys are prioritizing proper form. And if the heavy weights aren't working for you, then we just build with moderate weights. Go into that lunge, down and up, proper form. Keep that knee above the ankle, down and up, and squeeze that back butt cheek. Good, let's hold it down for 6 and pulse. That knee is just hovering above the ground. Awesome, switching legs. Lean it back, squeeze the glute. Here we go to that oscillating move. Nice. All right, we're gonna go back into those triceps, kick it back. So if we're able to continue on with more triceps, we might be able to increase our weight or increase our reps. Single arm. Good job, you guys. Breathe in deep. Now we're going to hinge slightly at that hip. We're going to load that front leg. Hold it and oscillate that move. Feeling it. Here's your hinge. Give it that last 6 pulse. Good work, you guys. All right, I'm gonna change to the weights. I'm working the shoulders. I don't typically like to work real heavy weights with the shoulders, but I've got 8-pound weights. Do what's best for you. We can always increase the weight over time, but the shoulders are very sensitive. So try to feel the move, the concentric move on the up, the eccentric move on the down. The hardest part is this oscillating move. Thank goodness we're only doing 6 reps. Oof, to an upward row. Nice and easy. Feel the up and push on the down. Hold that posture, abs in, pull it up. Good work, guys. Into the shoulder press. Hold it down, pull on the down for the lats. Bring it in for the pec deck. Starting to feel those shoulders at this point clearly. You'll be done right after this. Hang in there. Hold it in as tight as you can and as close as you can get those elbows and pulse for 6. Almost there. Nice work, team. Grabbing the heavy weights, we're gonna go into a plie squat right now. So the goal here is always to squeeze the adductor muscle, that inner thigh. Weights come down in the middle, down and up. You can see my knees are right above my ankles. Big squeeze on that up. Nice, guys. Now we're gonna change it a little bit and we're gonna lift those heels, working into those calves on that up. So feel those calves contract. Hold it down, pulse, watch your balance. Nice job, you guys. Hanging in there, you're doing great. We're gonna keep that one weight, but we're gonna add an anterior delt. So I'm using the heavy weight on this, which is gonna be hard to hold that weight up for 6 seconds. That's what we're gonna end up with here. Okay, the oscillating move is for the anterior delt and the hold. That was close enough to 6. All right, while we're not continuing on with the standing compound moves, we're gonna go into that chest press. So the chest press, yes, is a compound move. After that, we're gonna add in the glutes. So we're gonna go for 6 reps here. On the 90-degree angle on the down, you're gonna pulse. Hold it down, pulse nice and strong. Keep those abs in. I have a slight arch in my back. Press it up again for another 6. Good, hold it down and press for 6. Good work. I'm gonna go ahead and put one weight down, go into the tricep overhead extension or skull crusher. Watch that weight, lift up straight, really centrally focus on those triceps. Keep those elbows in close towards your body. Little pulses toward the up. Good work. We're going to grab both of those weights again. We're going to put them both on our hips. So be gentle with those hips. We're going to be doing a glute lift here. Big, strong lift off of the mat. Squeeze hard. Hold it up. Little pulse for 6. Right where the glute meets that hamstring, otherwise known as the gluteal fold. Awesome. We're going to change it a little bit. We're going to bring those feet closer, but the knees wider. gonna hold it here, up on 6, and we're gonna pulse those knees together for 6. Beautiful work. Gently put those weights down. I always bring them real close to the midline of my body rather than reach sideways with my shoulder. We're gonna continue on with the 6 reps. Focus on those abs as you come up. Remember, 6 good ones is better than 600 bad ones, so be focused on every single little pump right here. We're gonna go into a slow bicycle, elbow all the way over to that opposite knee. Now, as you're feeling it, we're gonna pump strong. Okay, hands go underneath, just the outsides of your glutes. We're gonna go into a reverse curl. Just bring those legs in towards you. Try to keep them straight. If it bothers your back, just bend those knees a little. Hands behind your head, raise your head up, and go ahead and finish off with those 6 moves. Let's take those hands back underneath the glutes. Throw down. Again, this is another one. If you want to bend those knees for your back, go ahead and do so. Good. Head up. Unless this bothers your neck, put one hand behind, single leg throw down for 6. Good job. Bring your knees into your chest. Give your low back a little bit of a stretch. Go ahead, stretch those arms up above your head, take it over for your waist. Stretch through those triceps, those biceps, the traps, the triceps, which we just said. Go ahead and let's do a quick cat-cow. You guys are so amazing. Thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. And that's it. Be fit.